Can Jamaica's Brittany Anderson become a world champion? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. In fact, people, we have a personal goal of hitting 10,000 subs as soon as it's possible. We are almost there, and it's all because of you. So hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy our content, please hit that like button. It's absolutely free. It pushes the content out. The algorithms absolutely love it. And please do not be afraid to leave a comment. I truly enjoy reading your comments, and I learn so very much. I may not always agree with you, but it's wonderful. So, are you ready? Are you ready for us to get back to this video? When you're ready? Yep. Good to go. Today we take a look at the world record holding, that is the under 20 world record holding, amazing talent out of Ver Tech, who later transferred to Camperdown High, Brittany Anderson. We ask, can Brittany Anderson become a world champion? At the Central Champs in 2018, Brittany Anderson, now representing Camperdown High, wins the girls Class 1 100-meter hurdles in a time of 13.82, virtually jogging and still being at least 8 meters ahead of the field. Because she had transferred according to the ISA boys and girls rules, she had to sit out the year and could not attend champs. And those of us who are track and field fans and enthusiasts were fully aware of how remarkably talented this young lady is in both the 100-meter hurdles, 60-meter hurdles, 100 meters, and the 200 meters. The Class 3 2 girls 200-meter Queen's Grace Jackson Invitational, Brittany Anderson Ver Tech wins in 24.12. I'm just showing you this just so you can see how dominant and how diverse this young talent is. Remember, people, at the time of this vlog, Brittany is now just 20 years old. So she's still a very young athlete. The truth is, however, Jamaica is a country filled with sprint and athletic talent. Men and women. You know, we just have so much. But one of the reasons why I think Brittany is a standout is that in July of 2019, she broke the women's hurdles 100-meter under 20 record, running 12.71 to win. But what's even more impressive is that on the same day, she broke that record twice. The 12.71 was the final time she broke the record. I mean, just consider what I'm saying. That's really impressive. She was 18 years old at the time. Brittany had been running remarkable times for a few years prior to this, and had become one to watch. So breaking the youth under 20 women's 100-meter hurdles record twice in one day, although surprising and remarkable, for some people it may not have been a stretch, but still 12.71 at age 18 is a world-class time. Anderson has continued to grow and dominate throughout. It was in 1990 that Michelle Freeman became the first woman in the Jamaican woman in the 100-meter hurdles to break the 13-second barrier. Since then, we have produced countless 100-meter female sprinters. I mean, people like Gillian Russell, Dion, Danielle Williams, who I think won a gold medal in the World Championships. We now have Megan Tapper, who won bronze recently in the Olympics, the first Jamaican woman, I believe, to do so, to win a medal in the 100-meter Olympics. We have Akira Nugent, who is also doing extremely well. By the way, I'm going to leave a link to our vlog on Akira Nugent. You guys are going to really enjoy it. So Brittany Anderson is following a slew of individuals from her Ver Tech days who have dominated in this race. Jamaica has done extremely well for such a small country. Now, in the recent national trials, Brittany Anderson entered the trials as the clear favorite, having ran the fastest time for a Jamaican in 2021. Of course, she was upset by the remarkable Megan Tapper. We also have a vlog on her. I'll leave a link on young Megan Tapper also, and came third, which sent her to the Olympics to represent the island. Now, Britany, I think, has consistently placed 1, 2, or sometimes 3 in pretty much all of her races. She has been an extremely dominant force for such a young person. Remember, she's just 20 years of age. And even in this race, she pretty much came from almost last and ended up third to go to her first Olympic Games. Age 20, she did an extremely good job. Like I said, many of the pundits, many of the fans were disappointed because many of us thought she should have won this race easily. But big up to Megan. I'm very happy for Megan Tapper. But what I think is key and important here in this process is that she did not disappoint when she got to the Olympics. And then some people might say she disappointed. I think Britany, as a young athlete, has had thus far an extremely impressive career. Very impressive. At the age of 20, to get to her first Olympics and Olympic finals as one of the clear favorites is no simple task. And it's something that you should not take lightly. Britany ran 12.75, I believe, in the national finals to come third, a very, very close third, making her way into the Olympics. In my eyes, at the Olympics, she did not disappoint. She won her semifinals in a very impressive and still personal best time of 12.40, beating the clear favorite, the super talented USA athlete Kendra Harrison, who was the clear favorite to win. And she beat her in the semifinals very impressively. She entered the finals of the women's 100 meters hurdles at the Tokyo Olympics as one of the clear favorites to win. Unfortunately, she hit the third hurdle in and she did not shine. And of course, luckily for us, the amazing, remarkable Megan Tapper stepped up and won a bronze medal. Big up to you, Megan. At the 2018 World Under 20 Athletics Championship, in the finals of the women's 100-meter hurdles, she runs a very close second, running 13.01, literally running the same exact time as the winner. What I'm trying to establish here is that Britany, for the last 3 to 4 years, has consistently been in the top 3. She's always in the discussion. She's either winning or she's in the top 3. And the other thing that I'm trying to establish for you all is that she's consistently doing PBs. And for an athlete, your PB is an extremely important thing, your personal best. She keeps lowering her personal best, which is a remarkable thing for a young talent. I mean, 13.01 was her PB in 2018, and now from the Olympics, it's 12.40, which is extremely impressive, a world-class time. She's also just been consistently showing her diversity. In the 60 meters at the American Track League earlier this year, in another extremely close race, she runs 7.62, a new PB for her. This is just maybe a month or two ago. She's consistently getting better. Consistently in the top 3. She's just 20. Her technique, I think, is extremely good. She clearly has the speed. She has all the necessary ingredients. Britany, who is signed to the Tumbleweed Track Club out of Jacksonville, Florida, had a terrible hamstring injury, if memory serves me correctly, in 2019. And she seems to have recovered from this. You know what I always say about injured people, the bane of the athlete. But she's doing extremely well, even in the Diamond Leagues. I think in Gainstead she ran 12.81 early this year in 2021, and I think she came 5th. Yeah, I'll double check that for you. If any of you know where she came, if I'm incorrect, please correct me in the comments. You guys are really good at that. Yeah, so recovering from a hamstring injury with with the Tumbleweeds in Jacksonville, which was one of the better track clubs. An amazing PB of 12.40 in the 100-meter hurdles. Diverse, we've seen that she runs the 60-meter really, really well. Increasing her PB, she has had at least 2 great PBs this year. She had the 100-meter hurdles in the semifinals at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics where she ran the 12.40. She early this year ran her PB in the 60-meter hurdles where she ran 7.62, I think. Yeah, 7.62. So her times are improving. Her PB is getting lower. I think based on the stats, she's actually had a really, really good 2021 season. Outside of the disappointment of the finals of the women's 100-meter hurdles at the Tokyo Olympics, she's had a solid season. Like I said, the hurdles is about technique as much as it is about speed. And if you hit a hurdle, very, very few people can recover, and that's what happened to her in the finals. So I'm personally very, very confident that she will become a world champion. I mean, she's hitting all the right criteria, lowering the PB, as I said, seems to have recovered fully from injury. She's with a solid track club, out of Jacksonville, Florida. Now, would it be easy for her to just climb to the top? Absolutely not. America has some, would I say, fire female 100-meter hurdle athletes. Camacho, of course, out of Puerto Rico. Jamaica's Akira Nugent. Do not underestimate the remarkable Megan Tapper. There's Daniels. There's so much. There's Lewis. There's so much talent. But I think she's demonstrating all the necessary elements to become a world champion. If she remains injury-free, she keeps lowering her PB, which she's been doing, and just staying in that 1, 2, 3 mix. She's eventually going to become such a dominant force, So I can't wait to see herself and Akira Nugent square off. Let me just say this. She has the mindset of a winner. It's obvious. She's constantly in that top 3 mix. She's constantly pushing. She tends to come from behind, but that's just the way she runs. But I'm telling you, she has the mindset of a champion, and that's also a very important thing to hit the winner's circle. You have to want it, and it's very obvious to me that Britany Anderson wants it. Of course, we can't show all the races, as I've explained in other vlogs, because we don't want to infringe on anyone's copyright, and YouTube doesn't look kind at that. But I want to know your thoughts. Do you think that she will become a world champion? Because I think if she remains injury-free, the answer is absolutely yes. Now, don't forget to leave your comments, people. I learned so much and I enjoy reading them. Also, hit the subscribe button. We are growing and it's because of you. We need to get to that 10,000 subs as soon as it's possible. It's all because of you. This is about you. If you enjoy the content, hit the like button. The algorithms love it. It pushes out the content. And people, it's absolutely free. You just hit it. Finally, I just want to say we are such a blessed little place. So much talent. My purpose here is to not just highlight the talent that we all know, but I want to feature some of the talent that not everybody knows about. And Britany Anderson is one to watch. Remember me tell you that. Remember, Peter Lloyd-World told you she's going to be a world champion. This girl, once she remains injury-free and focused, I don't see what's going to stop her. And like I said, I want to hear your opinion. Do you think I'm right? If you think I'm right, let me know. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. You all are some of the most educated persons when it comes to track and field, and very often I learn from all of you. I'm going to leave links for the Akira Nugent vlog. Go watch it. I'm also going to leave a link for the Megan Tapper vlog. You know what? Big up yourself. And as always, bless up.